Thank you guys for watching the Animal One Guys YouTube channel. If you like my content, leave a comment down below. Ask me questions, let me know what you liked about it. And hey, click on the little like button. But please, if you want, go ahead and subscribe, because it helps my channel out. That way you can stay up to date with all my videos. And if you want, click on the bell icon to get notified. Right? Right? Huh? 1 out of 2. Not bad. Hey everyone. For those of you who may have guessed it, Charmander is a red iguana, a super red iguana. So he's in the tank here. I just put him in. I just got home a couple minutes ago. You know, it's winter time here in Michigan. Actually, today we're supposed to get a snowstorm. And although you have the heat on in the car, and he was shipped, and he had a little rice bag that was hot with him. I let him warm up in my hands and in the house a little bit before I put him in this enclosure. Because he was a little cool. And you know, this enclosure is much higher, it's much more tropical. It's got the humidity coming in, which of course is going to be running like crazy now because I've got the door open. But here he is. He's super healthy, or her. Super healthy. Super inquisitive. I'm just going to let him chill for a little bit. It is early on in the morning. Maybe we'll feed, maybe we won't. The nails need to get done, but I'm going to let him, you know, calm down from the move and everything. Otherwise, he is just a beautiful looking iguana. Super healthy looking, nice red color, although we know as babies their color will change as they get older. So that's how you normally want to see what the parents look like, and his parents are blood red. So hopefully we'll get those genes down onto him. Trying to come in here and get a little bit more close-ups without bothering him. Although it's hard to do because it's a maze of branches in here and fake foliage. But he's going around, he's licking things. You know, this is really good for him. Let me get around. You see all this nightmare foliage I got to deal with in branches. Great for him, not great for putting the camera back there. So yeah, no, that was it. I just wanted to show you guys. Show him off to you and let you guys take a peek. He's super healthy. Here is day 2 with Charmander Rescue Family. And this is a big thing, and I'm going to combine this with the video where I just got him, or her. And it's nice seeing him in here. Sometimes it's hard when I see him bask up there where Mario used to bask, but it's okay. Now, we obviously don't have a trust relationship, him and I, yet. It's okay. He's very skittish of me. It's new. So there is something I'm going to want to do now before we start establishing trust that will do it. I'm going to have to go in and get him, and I'm going to trim his nails. Why? Well, because his nails are ginormous, and they shredded me up, just destroyed me. And for me to be able to start hand working with him and things like that, I need his overgrown nails to be down. That way it doesn't injure me and it doesn't injure him. We're going to do that now because if we wait, we'll start to build a trust. It takes a long time to build trust with your lizard, right? You could spend months and months, and then one bad interaction will erase what you've done. But if you do it before the trust is really established, you're actually doing less harm. People will say, oh, then it's harder for you for him to start to trust you. No, it's not harder for them to start to trust you with that because they have zero trust and they don't go into the negatives. So I'm going to take him out and hopefully I can show you his nails. Okay, here's this guy. And I am using the glove, and some people might ask, well, it's too hard, guys, to work with him with the glove. And I don't have the glove on my hand I'll be using the nail clippers with. But if we can get close, you can just see... Come on. How overgrown. Look at those hypodermic tips. See that one right there? You can just see how big these nails are. So in this case, we're going to take them back just inside the white there. And we're going to clip his nails. I'm going to use these bigger nail clippers. His nails are much too small to use like the cat nail clippers. And it will be fine. This nail here. Come on, focus. That one, the one on the far left. That's already splintered. Just from one day climbing in that environment because it was just too long, and we don't want that. Look at that. Much too big. You can see where the quick is. It's quite a bit up top. So we got a lot of nail we can remove. he'll still be able to climb, and it won't cause any bleeding, and then I'll be able to handle him without getting shredded. Okay, everybody, his trimming is done, and this focus is having a real hard time on this glove and everything. But so his tail, not his tail, his nails are all done. And here's the other thing. You see how calm he is? This is an important thing, although now he's like falling around. Come on, helen up. And it's interesting because he was very ippity, but then once I did the first foot, I feel like he knew what was happening, and he let me do the rest of his feet. Can we focus on this foot? Kind of. So those big tips are gone, those hypodermic tips, and now he's going to be able to climb and do everything and not be at risk of ripping out a nail, ripping out a finger, cracking a nail, getting an infection. And some people will say, well, I didn't think you should trim and I just got to touch up this nail, you know, an arboreal's nails or someone. No, you absolutely should trim their nails, especially someone who's chain climbing, but you're just getting rid of those hypodermic tips, because in the wild, they're climbing for miles and miles and miles, and they're grinding these things down. Even if you have a big cage here, they have everything they need. They don't need to hunt for food. They don't need to climb and get rid of the shade to go to the basking spot. The basking spot is in the same spot every day. And unlike in real life, the sun is not moving, so the reptile doesn't have to move to follow the basking spot. So you have to do that. Now, one other thing I'm going to do two things. So here's what I'm going to do. Based on his weight, I'm going to hit him with some drops of Reptiaid. Really good for his weight spot. I'm going to weigh him. And then I'm going to hit him with some Fluker's Reptile Eye Rinse. It's really good. It's got antimicrobial properties just to make sure his eyes are nice and clean and his immune system is supported. So I'm going to give him some drops. I'm going to give him some drops. And then I'm going to put him back. And then this is where I'm going to let him chill now for a couple days. I will open the cage. I will put food in there, some greens, but that's it. Then I'll go back in a couple days and we can start the interaction. All right, guys, take care. Thank you guys for supporting my reptile rescue family.